Welcome back. This is By the Book, and we're your married relationship coaches. I'm Sent.
I'm Sel.
And today we're talking about Married at First Sight, Season 15. We're talking about Morgan. And obviously her marriage is over with Bihn.
Yeah.
Great. We were happy to see that. But she just recently had an interview with Entertainment Tonight, which we'll link in the description. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I was looking forward to Morgan explaining herself, you know, explain this behavior, because we've all been judging her, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, we've talked about her daddy issues, and she's a bully, and, you know, she's just an overall villain. You know, at least that's how she's been portrayed. So when you have an opportunity to speak up and defend yourself, you know, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is that she has to say. I don't know if she did the interview too early and she just couldn't say enough, but I wasn't convinced. I wasn't moved by this interview. How did you feel?
I feel the exact same way. I was watching the video very carefully because I wanted to hear her take some accountability for her behavior. Yeah. You know, the talking down to Bihn, when she basically told him that she wanted him to suffer and she threw that man roses down. I wanted to hear some of those type of things of, this is why I did it. I was wrong, and I take full responsibility and accountability for what I did, and I know I didn't hear it.
That's the time when you can kind of forgive. And not vilify the person any further. Yeah. I'm not going to say she further vilified herself, but she really didn't do herself any favors with the interview. The first thing that she said in the comment thread throughout the entire interview was, well, people only got to see a little bit. They only got to see a condensed version. There was so much more behind the scenes that wasn't seen. They only saw 5% of what actually happened.
So they didn't see so much more that happened between Bihn and I leading up to that point.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, we get it, but that's how it is. We're 15 seasons in to Married at First Sight. Yeah. That's what happens every time. The producers do decide what clips get shown and which clips don't. But like I said earlier to my husband, they can't create a clip that's not there.
True.
They can only cherry pick those things that are actually cherries to pick in the first place. So yes, she had that bullying behavior when she told Bihn, you're going to show up every day with me and go through this process. It was cringy. Yeah. But she said it.
Yes.
She can't take it back.
No.
So why did you say it? Explain it. Were you wrong when you said it? Do you regret that you said it? These are the types of things that we're looking for in the interview, and things that we didn't really get. If you guys saw the interview, you know, let us know your opinion on how remorseful she might have been, or how accountable you think she was, because we didn't see much of that.
No, absolutely not. The bottom line is, if, let's just say, 5 years took place. I'm gonna go straight out. Their process is only 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But let's just say 5 years they recorded me and my wife. 5 whole years. And they decided to use a clip of when I spoke harshly to my wife, or I cussed her out or something like that. And the rest of that 5-year time, it was just hunky-dory. It was just peaceful as could be. But then they chose that little 3 to 5 minute clip where I cussed my wife out. Guess what? I am accountable. Yeah. I am responsible for those words that I used with my wife. I don't care if it was just this little small, like the snippet. You know what? Yeah, we didn't see everything, Morgan, but we saw enough.
Yeah.
We saw enough of some of your, hopefully that's your worst behavior. Because if it gets even worse than that, then God help whoever's around you.
By the way, he's not cursed me out, okay?
No. Somebody's going to hit the comments.
Why did you say that?
Yeah. I do not cuss my wife out, okay?
So the interviewer did ask her a question that came from another viewer, which was, doesn't she realize that this whole thing basically started because she didn't keep it real about her education?
Yeah.
To which she's like, I understand that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that Bihn wasn't wrong. I was the first person to jump on it when I felt like, you know, he was incorrect in the way he addressed that.
Very true.
And he was doing too much, for sure.
Very true, because you got me to see that. I didn't see. I saw that he did something wrong, but I didn't get the full magnitude of what he did.
So, I mean, but that's fine. But she do take accountability for that, too. Like, that's a point in which you say, you're right. I mean, I probably shouldn't have told the producers or the experts, whomever or put it down on the sheet of paper that I was filling out, that I had my BSN and I didn't have it yet. You know, because obviously lies come back and bite us.
Yeah.
So that was a point of accountability that she definitely could have taken, but she really didn't.
No.
You know, she kind of flips everything back onto Bihn.
Yeah.
She did say she had asked Bihn to talk to his mom, his brother, someone else, anyone else but Justin. I get that too, right? Like, yes. Justin cannot hold water in a cup. No. We get it. We know it. I do understand why she was frustrated about that.
But unfortunately, Justin wasn't the best influence when it came to helping him make those decisions. We already knew what happened when he went to Justin the first time. Nothing that he told Justin stayed with Justin.
Especially when that cup is real close to another cup called Alexis. Absolutely not.
And she can't hold it either.
No.
You know, but so I take that part of her position that she was trying to present to us. I get it, but I got it before. I understood why she was frustrated that on more than one occasion he went to Justin.
Yeah.
And that information was leaked. But it didn't really address those other problematic behaviors that she had. No. I'm encouraged to know that she's in counseling. But it was interesting also, though, for me to hear her say she didn't think that her issues with her dad kind of bled into her marriage with Bihn. She's like, he's not involved in our relationship. Bihn did what Bihn did. Yeah, but I think you're missing the point of therapy, right?
Yeah.
Most of the times we project things onto people. We carry hurt and anger and just a variety of emotions into a situation that hasn't been fully resolved. And it becomes exactly what it became for her. It gets blown out of proportion because, ooh, that reminded me of my dad. And I'm never going to be rejected like that again. It's plain for, you don't have to be, you know, a psychiatrist to see it. I mean, honestly, you don't. I do have a psychology background, but I'm not a psychiatrist, okay? And it's easy to see.
You know what? The world can see it. Everybody can see
But she doesn't, and she still doesn't.
You know, she can say that her dad wasn't in the relationship, but actually he was. Her dad was in her. Yeah. That's the thing. The bad relationship, the estrangement, all of that is in her. And so her dad was in the relationship. And in order for her to kind of like start to have healthy relationships, she has to purge that. She has to learn how to manage that. Well, acknowledge it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Right. Acknowledgement is the first step.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's just a couple of weeks into therapy and that's, you know, not until week number 8. I don't know.
She filled out the application. She ain't yet.
She's going to have to dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Honestly, to me, to address that point. Now, she did allude to the fact that, well, actually, she admitted, she outwardly said that she and Bihn communicate with one another.
Now, that was a surprise.
Yes. She said that they laugh about some of the stuff that they've gone through. She acknowledged that, you know, the experience was a wonderful experience for them because they're such different people. So I was surprised. And when the interviewer asked if there was a chance for them to get back together, she was kind of evasive about it. She alluded to the fact that maybe.
Is there a chance for you and Bihn to get back together?
I think you're just going to have to keep watching the show to find out. Keep watching the episodes. You never know what might come up.
What do you guys think about that? I think that's a mistake, and it's weird for me because we did hear some of the other participants on the show talk about Morgan and say, hey, I think it was Kristen, that said Morgan needs an alpha man. And, you know, she kind of went on to explain that. Yeah. So Bihn's not ever going to be an alpha man, right? So if that's truly the realization that she made while being on this show, I don't think they got back together. Or they're going to get back together. No. But like I said, let us know what you guys think about that. That would be interesting, and I think bad for them both to go back down that path. But can they be friends? Yeah, I think they can. Yes. They should be able to foster a friendship.
By which, when their exit off of the show so far, she didn't want to be his friend. Right. And he was leaving the door open for her. Hey, yeah, I can be your friend. No, but not Morgan. You know, she was shutting it down left and right. She was just so hurt.
Yeah. So she said that her mental health is a priority. I think, you know, like I said, she's got leaps and bounds to come in these counseling sessions. True. But then, interestingly, and my husband remarked on this, she wants us to be kind.
Yeah.
Just be kind to everyone. You know, watch what you say. There's certain things that you cannot take back. And honestly, there are some of us who are really struggling right now with what's being said online.
Right. You know, she has to understand, and everybody who is on a television show, a reality show, where the highs and lows are shown, people are going to opine about that. They're going to have input. They're going to have harsh criticism sometimes. And that's just the reality of it. Yeah. When you show these things to us, we have, you know, this is what we do. So we react to it. We're going to respond. She should probably not watch as much, you know, and she said she didn't watch a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great idea, because there's going to be, she's just going to catch heat.
Very true.
All over social media for her behavior. With that said, I'm not endorsing anybody like just going off on her, calling her out of her name or anything like that. Like, that's not something you're ever going to see here. But yeah, we're going to have opinions about your daddy issues, about your villainous behavior. Absolutely. It's coming out.
But you know what? I thought it was very strange and ironic that a person who was mean and was not careful with their words,
not at all,
now instructing other people to be careful and to be kind. That's what?
Well, if she didn't learn nothing from the show, maybe she learned stuff from people just like us posting their commentary.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to you, how to speak to people.
Yeah. But you know what? If she's found that and now, but I don't know, because again, she didn't take accountability. Well, let me say, but maybe if she found that and maybe she's moving forward in kindness.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, she's moving forward and being careful with how she speaks and things of that sort. Then yeah, work in progress.
Yeah. I'll take it. Was all worth it.
I give you the benefit of the doubt today. You know.
So anyway, guys, let us know what you think about the interview. Like I said, it should be linked down below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.